going on, everybody? It's Carla Palmer, Miss GYSB. So here I am with another video, but it's not a jump rope video. So today I want to talk about how to make do when you are faced with an injury. So about, I guess like maybe a week and a half ago, I was very frustrated. I was coming out of a meeting and I went to the restroom in my house. And as I was coming out of the restroom, I was running down the hallway and I stubbed my toe. Well, I thought I stubbed my toe. And I fell to the ground, and then I looked at my toe and it was over to the side. My little pinky toe was over to the side. So I was like, oh, maybe it's not stubbed, maybe it's broken. Just so happened that sucker was broken, okay? So I waited about a week. I didn't do anything. I didn't do any activities. I just tried to stay off of it, thinking that, okay, it's kind of swollen, it's inflamed, it'll go down. So about 5 days later, I ended up going to urgent care. I went to urgent care. They looked at my toe. They took some x-rays, and they were like, oh, it's definitely broken. It's broken in 2 places. And you need to stay off of it for 6 weeks. Now, for somebody who teaches jump rope, somebody who is all about that fitness life, okay, all about it, that was a devastating thing to hear because fitness is such a huge part of my life. I'm also at that age where I can't really afford to take off 6 weeks from working out. Because as you know, if you're not moving your body and you're not making good choices with your food, you run the risk of gaining a lot of weight, especially when you're over 50. So what I want to talk about today is mindset, number one, really keeping your mind in a healthy place, in a place that is positive, and not getting into a situation where you're walking around and you're sulking about not being able to work out. Now, while I can't get my jump rope and turn it and jump up and down on my foot, what I can do is incorporate more weight training, right? I can incorporate more weight training and more core ab work. And I can also, because I did talk to the doctor about this, I can also get on my spin bike for a little while. So I've got some things that I can still do, and I can still do those things at least, 4 times a week, right? And so while it might not be high intensity cardio like jumping rope, which is a great cardio exercise, I'm still exercising my body. I'm still burning calories. And also I need to remember that I'm still putting myself in a good mood because of the endorphins that I still am going to get when I'm on my spin bike, especially. And I'm moving my body. So I also am making it a point to get out and enjoy some good sunshine, right? If I'm going and sitting at the beach, or like right now, I'm sitting outside. I purposely did this video outside so that I can show you guys that I'm out enjoying the weather, but I'm not bouncing around on my toe. I'm gonna let it heal. I'm going to stay in a good, positive, upbeat mood because that's really important for me right now. And I also need to watch what I'm putting into my body. One thing that I have noticed is that because I have more time, so it's easy for me to like get showered really quick and go out somewhere. So one of the things that I have noticed is that I have been eating. And I've been eating things that aren't necessarily as healthy as they should be because I want them. And I think some of it is a little bit of emotional eating, and it is not really good for my mind, my body, or my spirit. So I have to watch that because I do feel like I'm reaching for more chips, right? That little salty, crunchy vibe. I'm reaching for more wine. And I'm reaching for more sweets. So, you know, the wine, the sweet treats, and the chips are really not going to be good for the things that I need them to be good for when it comes to the way that I'm trying to maintain during these 6 weeks, all right? So what I want to do, encourage you to, if you ever have an injury, find a way to do something, some alternative, right, to what you normally do. So if you're high intensity cardio junkie like me, you got to find a way to still move your body in a way that's going to continue to let you burn those calories and bring you some joy and happiness. I don't necessarily love weight training, but I know how important it is to me. And what I have noticed is that the crunches and the planks and all the things that I should have been doing in the first place, they are tough. because my core is not as strong as it should be, right? You do work your core when you're doing jump rope, but not as much as you would if you're doing like, Russian twist or planks, push-ups, and doing more push-ups, right? So I'm building my arm muscles back up. So all of those things are really important, especially when, that muscle atrophy is real. When you get over 40 or into your 50s, going into your 60s, that muscle atrophy where you start to lose muscle mass is a real thing. And then you start to lose that definition in your body, which we all don't want to experience, but it's a part of life. It's a natural thing. So I'm incorporating these awesome activities in hopes that I can maintain, for another 5 weeks. And then I'm gonna be back at it, I hope, right? We want the thing to heal up, right? We want it to heal properly so that I can get back at it and won't have to have a setback because I didn't be still, I didn't stay off of it like they told me to. I end up making it worse, and it doesn't heal right, because I still have a half marathon to run this year. I try to do one every year, and so I have to start training for one so that I can run one in a few months. So hopefully, this thing heals up right. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to hear. I know that it won't be a lot of jump rope stuff right now, but I will still, make my videos. I'll still say hello. But if you want to know anything, and maybe we can learn it together, let me know. But just like and subscribe, leave a comment. As I always say, be nice, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay? Take care.